I'm here today to protect my grandchildren. They haven't got a hope in hell for what's going on.
We're being ethnicised in real time. We have a web of governmental NGOs, a whole system against the Irish people. We're an ethnic people who families and ancestors are in this land. We're vested in the whole culture and the structure of this society. It's being robbed and taken from us by force.
Young men coming in all the one age. There's something wrong. Something is happening and I don't like it.
The 26th of April, tens of thousands of people gathered in Dublin to protest the Irish government. Here's what the Irish people had to say.
I fear for the future of the country, our children, especially our daughters. There's a lot of violence in society. I would be the first to help anybody who called to my door to assist them and give them help. But at the same time, I don't agree with the policy. They don't know what they're doing. We have Irish people on the streets with no homes, and they're giving opportunities to people who are not Irish. They're giving them a lot of financial support and many other things. And I totally disagree with it.
We're supporting our Irish people. I know I might not be the same skin colour town, but my family is from this country and they've been here for generations. So I'm standing in solidarity with my own people today because this government need out. And that's what we need to do. We need to do this more and more. More people need to get out. More people need to come in solidarity. It's not about race. It's not about colour. It's not about any of that. They want to divide and they want to conquer. So if you're Irish and you want to be a part of a new era and what we're about, and that's staying on Irish soil, being Irish, come out and join.
We have a government that's running riot on our people. And it's not just like the lower class that is sensing this. It's now the middle class. It's like the whole country. Like every pub I go into, every building I go into, every house of my friends and family. I went to a stag with a couple of friends, and every single one of them is sensing this. And we don't come from that kind of background, the presumed background that the government wants to label on us. Everyone's talking about, this is a disgrace, what's happening. And I feel an upswelling. I'm sorry, I'm slightly nervous on camera, but I feel an upswelling of our people, and it needs to be. We need to be unified in our voice.
We love Ireland, and we're here. We're breaking the censorship. The whole thing is over. All of their censorship, all of that blocking us from loving this country, that's finished.
I'm here to stand up for my children, for our future. We've been flooded with so many immigrants that we know nothing about. That's just one thing. Our healthcare systems, our education systems are collapsing because of the numbers that have come into our country. And I just felt it was very important to travel from my home into Dublin City today to stand up for our children's future.
I'm here as a concerned husband, concerned father, and a concerned family man. I'm just genuinely worried for my country.
We have been treated as second-class citizens for too long, and we're not putting up with it anymore. I'm here for my kids and my sons, right? For their future.
I don't like where the country is going because it doesn't resemble the country that I grew up in.
I'm here to support the martyrs, to free our country from the tyranny.
I'm here because, the future is in trouble.
I'm here to protest against overall policies of this Irish government, in particular immigration.
People are waking up in this country and it's a packet of elites. It's not right or left or centre. It's us against the elites in this country.
It's a globalist agenda being pushed. It's not just Ireland that's getting it. It's going across the West. And we all know that. We all, there's people pushing it, and we're just not having it.
This is our stance today, united on all fronts in terms of all those people who have Ireland at heart.
We come out to protest against the illegal immigration that's in Ireland. That's flooding our streets, our country, our towns, our villages.
We've no problem with refugees. We've no problem with anybody coming in that needs to be in this country and needs real help. I did pledge a bed back in the day, but people that are coming here unvetted, they're not getting jobs, they're causing trouble on our streets. They shouldn't be here. No other country will put up with it. They need to go.
I live in a small town and there's a barracks there that there's about thousands of them in it. And it shouldn't be filled for that. There should be there's more people in my town that need houses than immigration. And it's just as wrong. And I don't agree with it at all. That's why I'm here.
According to our government, we need between 50 to 90,000 houses. We built 30,000 last year. We will be building 30,000 this year. And 140,000 foreigners came into Ireland last year. So if that's not a pre-programmed disaster that we must protest against, I don't know what is, because it cannot end well.
I love Ireland. I'm here because I love Ireland. I love this country. This country gave me tremendous opportunity.
Great again.
This country gave me tremendous opportunity. I wasn't born here, but I'm just here to voice my dissatisfaction because everyone who's been living here for a long time or who was born here is being put last. And I think that there's too many people recently coming in here and they're being put first, you know, getting €800 towards your rent. I think that's wrong. I think that's while the native population is suffering.
Immigration isn't the only issue. The hospitals, the schools, the abuse of children, the homelessness of Irish people, there's some of that very close to me. Family living abroad, it's heartbreaking not to be able to see family members because they can't live in Dublin.
We don't want Irish people having to emigrate because of the cost of living. We don't want young Irish people who can't afford to rent, to move out of their childhood home, to get jobs, to compete for these jobs, to compete for everything else that should be rightfully theirs if they work hard for it.
What about our own people, like our own homeless? Are being completely ignored. The government have sold our souls.
There's no support in any of the Dublin hostels for their homeless. They're all getting bullied. All the Irish are getting bullied and sent out onto the street. And I've witnessed it from a woman that was 6 years homeless and seeing what way they treat the Irish that are homeless. There's no support for any Irish now anymore.
I can't understand how they're letting these communists overtake the GPO and they're standing to defend them. And they're roaring at us, the word of scum off our streets.
They want to censor everything, and if you want to say something, they always label you far right or this kind of bullshit.
The government just gaslighting us, that's really what it is, trying to tell us that we're wrong or we're racist and we're far right and all the rest, and it's not true. It's not true. We care about our country and we care about our children's future.
If they understand what's coming down the line, it's the enslavement of this country. The mass importation of all the foreigners is to break up the national cohesion. And so therefore introducing such things as digital currency and digital ID and all of that is there to bring us all down.
I'm thrilled to see that it appears that the people are awakening at last. And hopefully they'll awaken to all the ills and all the lies and mendacity that has occurred in the last 5 years.
We have a voice to not be scared, to stand up to those labelling us, that we are one, that we will fight this and that we will win.
We're here to say we know, we see you, and we do not consent.